Hello, vlog family. Just got back from grocery shopping. We are having a 4th of July cookout on, well, 4th of July, which is Wednesday, and today's Monday. So Dan and I went ahead and stocked up on all the meats and everything that we would need. And also, this is the current state of our kitchen light. It's like barely on, barely illuminating anything, so, and we'll leave it on for like an hour or two, and then it'll come to full light. But, so, we just went grocery shopping, and our fridge is full of meat and broths and chicken and burger and just everything. So we're gonna work on divvying up all of that and getting it ready. And we have a ton of different buns that you can barely see because the light's being ridiculous. But that's what we're working on right now, and then we're gonna get lunch in us. Quesadillas for lunch. Mexico versus Brazil for entertainment. So I think for this week what I want to do is basically just do like lots of little miscellaneous tasks and projects that I've been wanting to do. So basically just to find all of these little tasks that I've been meaning to complete and just haven't found the time to complete, to spend this week dedicating it to doing those and to getting those done, or at least getting a dent into them. Getting everything together, we are headed out in just a minute to go to the Whitewater Center to go see some fireworks, and Dan just finished up putting bug spray on. And we're also getting the apartment and everything cleaned and ready to go for the cookout tomorrow for the 4th of July. And Dan is doing lots of little things to just make the apartment presentable and fun. And this is one of the things. He decorated our Scotty Christmas cookie jar to be 4th of July, so now as long as you don't pay attention to the fact that he has a Christmas hat on, he just looks like he's totally decked out and independent. We're ready to go, yeah?
Pretty much.
Cool. So
I got my stress ball in case things get desperate. So, yep.
Yeah. But this is another thing that Dan did, was he put our Paddington here, and he put Lithos next to Paddington and the baseball that he caught. And then we have the baseball display? What would you really call that?
I guess.
Man, display with all the little helmets and different teams and whatnot, and then the 2 other baseballs that he has up there. So, yay. Alright, we finally made it. It took way longer than we expected because we forgot to account for traffic. So, but we are finally parked. We're now making the 3-mile hike to the actual event. And then we're gonna hopefully meet up with some people from work. But yeah, I'm just glad that it's cooler now.
Yes.
That it is not, the sun is mostly set. It is not super hot anymore. It's much nicer. We just found a place to sit down, and actually I'm gonna bring this closer because I don't know how much you can hear me. We're sitting right in front of water. And we're just hanging out. The music is all the way over there on that stage. And we're thinking fireworks are gonna come from somewhere in that area. But the friend of ours that we thought we were gonna meet up with is in a section that you have to have a pass for, and we don't have that pass. So we just thought we'd find a little spot to sit down and make this kind of a little date for ourselves. Are behind us because we're currently headed to the car to try to get a head start on all of the cars leaving.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So we're trying to make a dash to our car so we can get out of here at a reasonable time and not be some of the very last people out because we parked so far back. Okay, Okay. Prep continues for a 4th of July cookout. We are working on cleaning. We've moved all of the chairs out and pushed the table against the wall, so we have all of this space that I forget is actually here, and I kind of don't know what to do. I get into this area where I'm used to like squeezing around chairs, and I'm just like...
You start dancing, that's what you do.
Basically exactly what I started doing. Oh, we added a hat to Jacques, so now he's even more decked out, and you can't even see that there was a Christmas anything going on. But yeah, we have all of our games out and our little candy jar, bananas for those healthy weirdos.
Mm-hmm.
We have all those games. We're finally going to be able to open our telestrations. We've owned this for like a year and we've not opened it because we've not had enough people to play it with. We got a candle going, so there's just some nice smells when you walk in. We got our playlist going already. It's a good day. Now we're just getting ready to make some burgers.
Mm-hmm.
I get some burgers put together. And then we're probably gonna have to go get more buns because we didn't think that through very well, but that's okay. But yeah. Yeah. Oh god. All you see is a frisbee coming directly at the camera. Nice.
You don't know where the wind goes, right? So go wherever it goes.
Oh. I was all ready for it and then just changed his mind. Oh, yeah, my hand slipped. It is 11 p.m. It's 84 degrees in our apartment. And we are finally finishing up dishes from our 4th of July cookout today. It was so much fun. I got just a little snippet of video of when a bunch of us were outside playing Frisbee together, which you saw. And that was all I filmed because I did not even think about filming or anything like that. I was just having a lot of fun, hanging out with friends, eating food. Like this table was absolutely jam-packed with things. We did a head count. We had a total of 18 people come. And in this tiny one-bedroom apartment, that is a lot of people. 5 people are a lot of people in here. So, but I think it was very successful, other than the air not being able to keep up with the body heat and the humidity outside. It was a lot of fun. Do you have any comments at all?
None to speak of. Just, yeah.
Very satisfied.
Just a very deeply satisfying feeling.
So we're probably gonna take the trash out now and then hit the sack because I have to work tomorrow. And 7 a.m. comes very early. We traced our feet and Kristen did like a tie-dye effect. And then I did like a plaid and then like a little scenery. Well, it's better you can see it this way. There you go. Like plaid and a little like scenery one. And then these are the first 2 squares that we did. We have mine over here with fish swimming and flag and different attempts at fireworks. And then we have Kristen's over here with like legit fireworks and a patriotic paw print and a patriotic fish bones, and that was for Cat Rock. We had Lithos come out and take some pictures with that. But then we ended up playing a game of tic-tac-toe, and it ended really quickly. So then we turned it into a super intense game of tic-tac-toe with it. We both lost, and we ended up turning each of the little X's and O's into specific things. And then we came over here and we wrote our name and then made something out of each letter. So that one's Kristen's, and then mine is all the way over here, and that one's mine. And this is the result in our fridge. It is just jam-packed top to bottom with food and leftovers, which I am very excited about because I'm very hungry. I stepped into Walmart, just kind of wandering around. I got more white thread that I'll need. And then I also got, I want to give this tripod a try, and it has a couple little extra fun things that I want to experiment with. But now I'm just kind of wandering through the quilt section right now. I'm looking at all the fabrics, just kind of letting my brain wander. Is anyone else confused by the fact that chalk markers are not to be used on chalkboards? Kristen is here with us, and we've decided to run out because on Kristen's way in, she saw a giant Coca-Cola can sitting out by somebody's trash can, and she's like, I need this. All right, I did a very poor job introducing this clip. Kristen and I went over to our friend Jessica's house, and shortly after arriving, immediately left with her to go on a mini adventure to get this Coca-Cola bottle that I just mentioned. Okay, we can continue the video now. Have you got that okay, Kristen?
No. It needs a bath.
Yeah, just a little bit of one.
You got a bug in my... I know, it's got a lid.
Oh, that's cool!
It's so cool.
I'm gonna vlog for a second, so don't be weirded out if I just start like randomly talking to myself. Kristen's slightly accustomed to it by now. Alright, it's several hours later. We have watched the 1990s movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze and Whoopi Goldberg, and then we've ate lots of nachos, the remainder of which are chips over there. And we had lots of treats, and we are currently making coffee and ice cream, and it's like 10 after 8 or something. We also watched the very, very first episode ever of Doctor Who, which I introduced them to it, but I love Doctor Who. So now we're going to watch some more things and just hang out, but there's the ice cream. And by the way, Jessica's house is adorable. We were going over this again and again. But like, she made this, which is gorgeous, and then she has just all of this stuff all over that is the super cutest ever, and I need this right there. Instant human just dead coffee. Jessica told us that she had a little boy face on her tile, and if you look, he's right there. So like, this is his hat, and then you have his eye right there, and it comes down to the little nose and a mouth, and then the chin, and his head comes back around. We've named
Paul.
Yeah, Kristen named him Paul. So, say hi, Paul.
Paul.
Just got back home from Jessica's and editing the vlog now. I hope you guys have an awesome week. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments below how your 4th of July was, if you guys did anything fun, if you didn't do anything at all, if you went to see fireworks. Let me know. I'm very interested. I, again, hope you have a great week. I will see you again next Sunday at noon. Bye!